This is my dad. This is Jason. This is my mom. This is Gage. This is Amy. And this is Jade.
Hi, I'm Gabby Catarinas, and I'm going to talk to you about gun control. Most of us are familiar with the gun control proposal. If you haven't heard of gun control, it is an attempt to, like the name states, control the use of guns. This can mean so many different things. Is gun control the control over the process of how you buy a firearm? Or is it limiting the number of guns you have? Gun control is not a good idea for many different reasons. One reason is too many people in America own guns, and most of them own more than one. Another reason why gun control is not a good idea is it is violating our right to bear arms. And lastly, the last reason is it is the people who kill the people, not the guns. Now, to begin with, gun control is not a good idea is because there's a lot more guns in America than there are people. Now, if you look at this picture here, if you see from 1996, there was 250 million people. And it went all the way up to 2017, and there's 326 people. Now, in 1996, there was over 250 million guns, and all the way up to 2019, there's 393 million guns, based on the Washington Post. Now, if the government would try to take guns away, it would be impossible. Almost every American owns a gun. Sometimes they don't own just one, so it'd be hard to know if they gave up every gun in their home. The second reason is that it is written in our Constitution that is our right to bear arms. According to Chad Brooks from LifeScience.com, it has always been our right to bear arms. It is our Second Amendment, and it's our choice to own a gun or not. It would be like if the government decided to take your freedom of speech away. All of us would not be happy about that. It's the same reason about taking our right to bear arms. Guns are not only used in violence, they're used for hunting. Many people that I grow up with and live with now hunt. They were hunting just on this Thanksgiving weekend. So not having a gun will limit their chances of hunting. Now the last reason is, it is the people who kill people. The guns do not kill people. Without a person operating that gun, any gun it is, there's no death being involved. Also, there's a lot of mass killings that are done without guns. According to Chris Martin from IGR, Sandy Hook massacre that occurred on May 18, 1927, there was 40 people that died from dynamite. Now, dynamite was placed around many places in the school, and that's how all those 5 people died. Another, according to Chris Martin from the IGJR.com, there was gasoline and 2 matches that were set off and killed 87 people at the Happy Land Social Club in Brooklyn in 1990. Now, if you take a look at this right here, there's in 2011, with rifles, there was 323 deaths. With hammers and clubs, there was 496 deaths. And from knives, there was 1,694 deaths. And from drunk driving, there was 9,878 deaths. And lastly, from medical malpractice, there was 90,000 deaths. Now, if you look here, you can tell that guns, the rifle, was the least amount of deaths that were caused by all these different weapons. Now, also here, it shows the same statistics from both pictures. Now, gun control would not help anything. There's other ways around it. Like I said, with this right here, there's so many other deaths that are caused by different things. Now, there's no way that we need gun control because too many people in America own guns, and most of them own more than one. And like I said earlier, that'd be impossible to collect all the guns and make sure there's no guns in anyone's home. Another, it's violating our rights. You don't want any of your other rights to be taken away, so it's not fair that this gun right be taken away, because then how are these people going to hunt? Some people live off their hunting. And lastly, it is not the people who kill people. It is the people that kill people, it's not the guns. Thank you.